During its 5.5-year run, Nitro produced some of the most thrilling wrestling on Monday nights. The roster featured both up-and-coming young wrestlers like Rey Mysterio and Billy Kidman, as well as seasoned superstars like Sting and Diamond Dallas Page. In fact, there were so many talented wrestlers that it was hard to keep track of them all. Let's take a look at some of the matches that defined WCW's side of the Monday Night Wars. Ranked by in-ring quality and with a few instances of epic storytelling thrown in, this countdown represents just a small sample of the incredible library that made Nitro essential viewing for fans between 1995 and 2001. This is the top 5 matches on WCW Nitro. Number 5. Brian Pillman vs. Duchin Thunder Liger, September 4, 1995. In 1992, Brian Pillman and Liger delivered a memorable match at Super Brawl 2. 3 years later, on September 4, 1995, Eric Bischoff scheduled a rematch for the debut episode of Nitro. While the second match failed to live up to the high standards of the first, it still set a high bar for every following match on Nitro. The match showcased an alternative style to the big, muscular heavyweights that dominated wrestling at the time. Pillman's clean victory signaled a shift in wrestling dynamics and paved the way for the cruiserweight division. Although other matches within that division may have surpassed it in quality, Pillman and Liger's match earned its place on this list as the first match in Nitro's history and a precursor to the show's future. Number 4. Goldberg vs. Raven, April 20, 1998. It may come as a surprise to some that Goldberg, a former WCW champion, is making an appearance on the countdown for greatest matches. While his name may not typically be associated with such accolades, there is no denying his contribution to this particular Nitro classic. At the time, Raven was a cowardly heel who relied on his own made-up rules and his cronies in the flock. He had just won the United States Championship at the Spring Stampede pay-per-view, but his reign was cut short when he faced the unstoppable force of Goldberg just 24 hours later. The rookie powerhouse dominated Raven, throwing him around the ring and ringside area before taking out each member of the flock. As fans grew tired of seeing Raven escape sticky situations, they turned on him and he was left with no allies. Goldberg delivered his signature move, the spear, followed by the jackhammer, and captured his first championship. The match was impeccably booked, telling a story that kept fans invested and resulted in a red-hot crowd. Number 3. Mysterio vs. Psychosis vs. Juventus Guerrera vs. Blitzkrieg, April 19, 1999. The match between Rey Mysterio, Psychosis, Blitzkrieg, and Guerrera was a true testament to their talents and dedication to the sport of wrestling. Despite the financial struggles of the WCW, these 4 cruiserweights delivered a non-stop, high-energy performance that had the crowd on their feet throughout the entire match. Their creativity and innovation in the ring was unparalleled, as they executed moves that left the audience in awe. From high-flying maneuvers to technical submissions, Rey Mysterio, Psychosis, Blitzkrieg, and Guerrera showcased the diverse skill sets and proved that they were among the best in the world. It was clear that all 4 competitors were integral to the success of the match. Their determination and passion for wrestling shone through, even in the face of the WCW's financial struggles. This match will undoubtedly be remembered as one of the greatest cruiserweight matches of all time, thanks to the incredible talent and dedication of these 4 wrestlers. Number 2. Bret Hart vs. Chris Benoit, October 4, 1999. Following the tragic loss of his brother, Owen, Bret Hart addressed WCW fans, leading many to believe that he would never wrestle again. However, during the October 4, 1999 episode of Nitro, held at the Kemper Arena in Kansas City, Missouri, Bret honored the memory of his late brother by donning the iconic pink and black attire for a match against his longtime friend, Chris Benoit. What followed was a 32-minute technical masterpiece between 2 of the sport's greatest athletes. The back-and-forth encounter ultimately ended with Hart locking Benoit in the sharpshooter, forcing him to submit. Despite the somber circumstances, this match remains one of Nitro's most memorable moments, showcasing Hart's unyielding passion for the sport and Benoit's exceptional talent inside the ring. Number 1. Sting vs. Diamond Dallas Page, April 26, 1999. On April 26, 1999, the most iconic match in WCW Monday Nitro history took place when Diamond Dallas Page defended his WCW World title against Sting. Sting had taken issue with the way Page won the title at the Spring Stampede pay-per-view 15 days earlier and was looking to take it back. The two wrestling legends put on a spectacular show at the Fargo Dome in Fargo, North Dakota, with the crowd erupting in excitement. The match was full of drama, with both wrestlers brawling into the stands, up the aisle, and back into the ring. Page used low blows and a core-based attack while Sting fought from underneath, catching Page with a well-placed accidental low blow. The near falls were gripping, and the fans were enthralled with every move. In the end, Sting caught Page with a Scorpion Death Drop, securing his victory and the title. This match showed Page's commitment to delivering as a champion and reminded fans that Sting was still a force to be reckoned with. And the crowd? They were an integral part of what made this match extraordinary. The Diamond Dallas Page vs. Sting match at the Fargo Dome in North Dakota was not only iconic for its electric atmosphere but also for the impressive athleticism displayed by both wrestlers. The match was not just about winning the title, it was about proving who was the better wrestler. Diamond Dallas Page used his core-based attack to control the match, but Sting fought back with his signature moves, keeping the fans on the edge of their seats. The match was a perfect example of how important crowd engagement is in wrestling, with the fans playing a significant role in making the match unforgettable. The Scorpion Death Drop that Sting delivered to win the match was a testament to his resilience and fighting spirit. This match will always be remembered as one of the greatest in WCW Monday Nitro history, showcasing the talents of two of wrestling's biggest legends. And that concludes the list. Do you agree with our selection, or do you think we missed any noteworthy matches? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section, and don't forget to show your support by liking the video and subscribing to German Suplex for more exciting wrestling content.